to share how we made $772,000 in 60 days in new revenue. So let me be clear about something right away. This isn't going to be one of your typical get rich quick videos that promises overnight millions with some magical funnel or ad strategy. What I'm talking about is more valuable than that. I'm going to show you exactly how I helped my client Lauren generate an additional $772,000 in 60 days. That's a 25% increase in revenue in just 2 months. But we didn't do it with some fancy new marketing tactic or by working 80 hours a week. We did it by fixing the fundamental operational issues that were quietly bleeding her business dry. The same issues that are probably costing your business hundreds of thousands of dollars right now, even without you realizing it. I'll walk you through the exact approach that we use to identify these hidden revenue leaks and systems that we put in place to fix them, and how we helped Lauren close 5 high-end dream consulting clients while increasing her closing percentage by 37%. And by the way, she's already a badass in sales. You gotta find the money that you're leaving on the table, and sometimes you can't see it. You're too close to it, to your people, to your customer, to your own wallet. If you're an established business owner who's sick of leaving money on the table, then get ready to make strategic changes that drive real results. Then this case study is for you. When I first analyzed this client's business, I discovered a shocking truth that most entrepreneurs never want to face. It was costing her nearly $1 million a year, and I bet it's happening in your business right now. So you gross $1 million, but you're spending $1.1 million? Broke is broke, right? So Lauren was a founder of a training and development company and was already running a successful consulting practice. Her business was growing, but profit margins were shrinking. It's classic, right? It's a classic take care, the case of making more but keeping less, right? The operations were chaotic with no clear system and accountability. The team dynamics, problematic, with toxic relationships. Lauren was working even harder than ever, but feeling less in control of her own company. Closing rate was good, but it was inconsistent. And if she wasn't closing it, well, it wasn't happening, leaving significant money on the table. She's just closing sales to pay payroll, not analyzing what do we need to charge now based on our current overhead. Some of you haven't raised your prices to keep up with the growth of your own business. Cash flow is a challenge despite strong revenues. You can close $100,000 and only collect 25, and then you have to chase the rest in accounts payable. It was killing us. People missed payments, or they had no payments. No one was managing that. For every failed payment, we'd have to close 3 clients. That's just unsustainable. But sometimes you're in so deep you can't see what the real problem is. Your problem is you're chasing one problem, but it's really another problem. Once we fix the accounts payable and put penalties in place for clients, qualifiers in place to stop the bleeding, right? Most business consultants would have immediately suggested a new marketing strategy, a new sales funnel. But after 16 years of helping businesses scale, I knew that that would be putting a bigger Band-Aid on a broken leg. Instead, we focused on 3 fundamental pillars that most entrepreneurs completely overlook. The problems that we needed to solve, where we had no documentation system leading to inconsistent results. We had team members being toxic, draining energy, creating costly mistakes. Decision-making power had shifted away from Lauren as the business owner and to other people who weren't qualified. The closing process had significant leaks and missed opportunities. Payment structures were creating unnecessary cash flow constraints. Lauren was stuck in the day-to-day instead of the high-value activity that she was great for. There were no clear metrics for measuring performance and progress. And by the way, if you're noticing similar issues in your business, you don't need to wait to the end of this video. Click the first link in the description and book a call, right? Let me help you. We're here to help identify your biggest operational gaps and create a custom roadmap that plugs your revenue leaks immediately. You see, after identifying these critical issues, we implemented a 3-phase approach that goes against conventional business advice: systems development and clear implementation. We created clear, documented SOPs for every critical business function. We implemented accountability frameworks for all team members. We established KPIs for each business area. We created dashboards for tracking progress in real time. We built automation for repetitive tasks to free up valuable time. We implemented quality control measures to ensure consistent delivery. We developed contingency plans for potential operational challenges. With systems in place, we turned a problem that was even more critical but yet invisible. Most business owners never address these because it requires a tremendous amount of courage. Yet the moment we tackle it, it unleashed a flood of productivity and revenue that transformed the entire business overnight. We restructured team and leadership. We conducted a thorough assessment of the team and identified their strengths and their weaknesses. We facilitated difficult but necessary conversations with toxic team members. We made strategic decisions to remove toxic influence. We realigned the remaining team members around clear objectives. We restored Lauren's leadership, and we positioned decision-making authority. We implemented new communication protocols to prevent future issues. We created healthy accountability culture, focused on results, not politics. After addressing the systems and the team issues, we unlocked a revenue acceleration approach that multiplied her closing rate almost overnight. That was our sales automation and optimization and cash flow enhancement. We completely revamped their sales process from inquiry to close. We implemented strategic pre-qualification focus only on ideal clients. We created irresistible full payment incentives that improved cash flow. We developed high-ticket offers specifically for her dream clients. We trained Lauren and her team on advanced closing techniques for premium services. We established follow-through systems that captured previously lost opportunities. We built sales tracking to identify and address conversion bottlenecks. Of course, implementing these changes wasn't without challenges. In fact, we had several roadblocks that nearly derailed the entire process. The way we overcame them, we revealed a framework for business transformation that you won't find in any business book. Implementation and challenge solutions. We needed to find out what the initial resistance to documenting systems meant. We overcame this phase because we had emotionally toxic people that were holding the information hostage. We provided scripts and support. We buckled down on cash flow tightness during the transition. We implemented strategic bridge solutions, right? We addressed clients' hesitation about raising prices. We created value that demonstrated that framework. We used technology to adapt and help our learning curve. We provided simplified training and templates. We balanced implementation and existing client work, creating prioritization and systems. So let me show you what happened within 60 days. Pay special attention to the third result I share, because that reveals the most powerful leverage point in any service-based business. The measurable results? Well, our revenue growth was $772,000 new revenue in the first 60 days. Business growth, 25% within the first 2 months. Sales performance, our closing percentage by 37%, because we set out to find qualified leads. We secured 5 high-end dream clients for Lauren, which improved our cash flow, improved her joy. There was a significant increase in full pay options because we put these bonuses in place. And our team efficiency, you get rid of the toxic energy, well, that creates a positive environment. Leadership positioning, clients reclaim decision-making power and authority. Our systems implementation, our core operational systems, we documented and we deployed. The financial results were impressive, but there was a transformation that happened beyond the numbers that created even more long-term value. Something that completely changed, not just the business operated, but how my client showed up as a leader. Beyond the numbers, the true impact, Lauren regained her confidence, her passion for inspiring champions, having work-life balance that dramatically improved despite the revenue growth. She became less dependent on Lauren's capacity. We created sustainable framework for continuing to scale. We established the foundation for potential future sales and expansion, looking at the lifetime value of the customer versus the one-time sell. We looked at retaining top talent, built a system that would continue generating returns for years to come. I know it sounds simple, but it was strategic. And that's exactly how we helped Lauren gain an extra $772,000 in additional revenue in 60 days, a 25% increase in business overall, by focusing on the operational fundamentals that most entrepreneurs ignored. I share this case study not to impress you, but to show you what's possible when you address the root issue in your business rather than chasing the latest marketing tactic. The truth is 80% of established businesses are sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue that's being blocked by poor systems, team dynamic, and a poor sales process. So you have two choices. You can either focus on doing incremental improvements and new marketing strategies, working harder each year over year with diminishing returns, or you can work with someone like myself who can help you immediately identify and fix those fundamental operational issues so you unlock significant revenue that's already within your reach, because there's money all around us. And if you're serious about scaling your business and you want results like this that I shared today, then click on the link in the description and book a business assessment call with me. On this call, I'll help you identify specific operational gaps in your business and create a custom roadmap for plugging these revenue leaks. But you know what? This isn't for everyone. I only work with established business owners who are committed to making real changes. You're ready to take decisive action. If that's you, click the link, book a call, and let's unlock that hidden revenue. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more case studies like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.